Me, when the new episode of OilTown is available. Woohoo! Finally! The sea around OilTown at the same time. Please, make it stop. Me, if you want more university students, you need to build more elementary schools and high schools so more students can graduate each year and join the university. Seniac, I need more money, tennis clubs, and golf courses. Me. OilTown, we need goods to sell. Seniac, have a cable car, boys. Seniac, this is my Silicon Valley. Indicates to a top of a hill. As Seniacafella rides his cable car down to pop off to the shops and then to work in his high-tech office. He smirks down at his subcoordinates, mining the oil that keeps his Oilywood Hills manor working smoothly, and utters under his breath, "You fools." Guys, they've got to be some of the best comments that we've seen for a while right now. Some of those were freaking hilarious. But welcome back to another episode of OilTown here in City Skylines. Now, yes, thank you for pointing out that my Silicon Valley is on the top of a hill. I know, I was just saying. I mean, does it count if hold on. If the hill in question has two high peaks either side, does it still make it a valley? No, it doesn't, Seniac. Please, don't even go there. Don't even freaking go there right now. But guys, welcome back to another episode. If you enjoy this, then smash that like button down below. If you're new in here too, guys, please make sure you do subscribe because your boy is going on the offense today. Today, he says. So, we got quite a few deaths right now. And I think that's just natural causes. I'm hoping it's natural causes. It's more the fact that, where's my health, death care? We've got the capacity. I think we're just having one of those moments. There's a few things I want to do today. Oh, there's a lot of death. Why is there a lot of death? Is everyone just getting old? Let's just say everyone's getting old. Anyway, we've got a few things I want to try and sort out. So, one, I want to try and sort out the university getting more students. Need to place down some more schools and stuff like that so we can rise them through the ranks to get to the university. I want to build another airport because it has so many airplanes coming in, which when we build another airport, it brings more and ships more cargo in and out, but more importantly, brings more cargo in, and it can solve some of the various issues with not having enough goods to sell without me having to build so much freaking industry. When it comes to job unemployment, we are at 10%. We could do so much more improvement, but the jobs, I mean, we've got plenty of jobs available, it's just don't want to take them. It could be that they're not educated enough. That could be my issue. We're going to see what happens today. So, watch and you'll find out. So, yeah, I want to try that as well. We're going to see how that kind of rock and rolls, which will be pretty fun. Now, we've got a solid population, 46,000. If I check my city statistics, population changes, you get the natural moving, growth, birth, then death. Moving, growth, birth, and death. So it's going up and up. We had a nice little spurt there, and it's kind of gone a little bit weird here. That's probably why we're having a death wave, because it's not a natural wave like normal. So that's kind of interesting. That's really kind of interesting. Right then, so first things first, and why don't we drop down a load of new schools then? So this is really going to... I was thinking as well about placing the schools over on the university side because it gives it really good transportation links to get over here. Wait, is there actually cars in my car park here? Holy moly! I mean, I know there's cars in here. We always know that. But remember this one that I built and I didn't know if I was building it correctly? There's actually cars in there right now. That's good. So yeah, so let's get a couple of elementary schools around here then. And this is what is now, if I place them over on the island, the educational island, they'll travel over here. We've got a good tram system connecting these guys up. They should, that one's already getting students coming in. Fast forward, look at that, students coming in thick and fast. It's going to fill up the capacity straight away. Right, we need a few more. We definitely need a few more. So the elementary school is quite small-ish, a little bit. So there's plenty of space and room for me to squeeze these in. Yeah, I want to get like some of the smaller areas. We'll drop a couple of schools in. I'm really just trying to build up to the capacity. So that puts us in the middle where we have enough capacity for the eligibility. There we go. High schools is pretty much the same story. Now, these are quite a larger building, so I've got to play around with this. There we go. Put a couple of these in. Now, the great thing is I don't need to do any universities because this is the university. The university one. Sweet, mate. Public library. We could do some public library stuff. Place a couple of things. Oh, it's quite a big building, isn't it? Oh, it squeezes in there beautifully. Boom. Now, because it's got extra buildings in, we're going to need some extra power, right? Did I just see that it was screaming out for power? Or now I've placed the library building, it's connected up to these. So that's giving it all the power it needs. Oh, genius. Genius. So I'm hoping then that will eventually, as they progress through the ranks, we'll get the 500 students that we need. We'll see what happens, boys. We'll see what happens. But anyway, hold on. These new schools placed down. High school, 600 in that one. 700 in that one. Elementary schools here. They're all over 200, which is glorious. This one over there, 700. Oh my god, we've got so many people coming into education right now. We're going to have an education boom. I'm telling you this right now. We've got 30% uneducated. Let's see what happens towards the end of the episode. That'll be fun to watch. So as the cable car climbs all the folks up, are we making any money on the cable car? We never make any money off cable cars. We're losing money. Oh, no. Wait, yeah. I set public transport to be free in Fulltopia, haven't I? Yeah. Wait, did we? Because we don't get any money. Oh, no, I think we zoned it like it's free public transport on certain days. Is it a match day? Current match. Is it? Okay, it just was, because they're now all leaving, so that's why there was no money coming in, because it was a match day. Right, okay. Okay, right, now I've got to do something that the sea hates me. They really hate me doing this, and that is freaking reclaiming land to get that extra airport in. But I'm hoping with the extra, because we always look at the airport, there's like 2 planes there. It's overcrowded with planes, which is basically screaming out to us, yo, Seniac, we need more space. We need additional... I mean, we should have like the ability to, the game should implement like a bigger cargo airport, shouldn't it? I feel like we got enough docks. Might have another one in if we go, you know, if it needs. I just don't know yet. But I feel like we've got a lot of like docks, and I don't think that's the issue. It's the airplanes that we could really work on. So this is going to be really fun right now. We're gonna cause some tsunamis. Like, when don't we? Part of me wants to pause it. Another part of me doesn't, because I want the brush size. I want the education stuff to kind of progress. Alright, if I just kind of do it a little bit like that, will it push it out? No, it still floods. It still floods. I think what we'll do is, if I get the sea wall here, and if I say, like, if I went across there, that's 40. So going across by 40 is more than enough, but I want that little bit extra to play around with some of the spacing of the roads. So if I go up to 60, and then do the same here, go across by 60, and that goes straight down. Now that's technically all sweet, mate. So all I've got to do is then get the level that up to there. That itself might cause some flooding, or it might not. Looks like it might not. But now I've got this little seabed of water that I've got to try and like siphon out. Also, a few of the sides have gone on the opposite side. Okay, right, I've got plenty to do right now. And if I go up to there, I mean, either way, I'm going to cause flooding. Look at that. That's on that side. So I might as well just do it and then suffer the consequences at a later date. I gotta sort some of this. Oh man, it's annoying how it does that. How some sides it chooses to be on the opposite and some sides it doesn't. Oh, I'm gonna pause because this is right. I'm gonna pause it and then I'm gonna ride the wave. You get it? You get it, boys? I'm about to say you get it, Seniac. Like I'm telling myself the joke. Right, let me just go to here. So there a second, and where's the key wall? Sweet. Sweet. Just press play. It's going to cause so much flooding. So much flooding, boys. But it should disperse pretty quick. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done, boys? What have I done? And then, okay, while that's doing that then, I'll delete all that. Straight across to there. And then just kind of trim the edges. There we go. It's deleted the airport. Holy smokes. That's when you know it's really bad, the flooding, when it deletes your freaking airport. That's when you know it's really bad. Okay, bye airport. It was nice to know you. Hasn't gone anywhere else, has it? No. I can't believe I've deleted my airport. Well, let's get my airport back up and running. Big cargo hub. There we go. So that back in, we should be connected. Yeah. Glorious. We'll be back up and running. So now I've got to get a road that goes over to come down to this side. So if I just kind of just... I'm going to, again, humour myself. But let's say... I'm going to use this right... I'm going to pause again for a second. I'm going to use the road... Should we go up to here? And then straight down. Like that. Delete all this. Just so I've got that solid line that I can place an airport down on. Right, is that... That's where I want that one. So we've got the space either side there for the runway. So we're not causing any collisions. Which is pretty nice. There's a little bit of standing water here. So we know it's not 100% where we want it. There we go. There we go. And then with the roads... Let me delete that one. So to there, to there. We'll come back to the roads in a second then. So we got to figure out how we want it, because they all come in and they take this road and they go around. So what I could do is have the road here continue straight. Obviously one-way system. But when it gets to here, we're going to page it up by 6. A little bit mental here, isn't it? Right, pause. Alright, what can I do for a bend? There we go. That's better. Up by 6 here. So you pull it up to 10 just there. So then if I come out by 10 flying over, and then we bring it down by this 10. There we go. Or should we try and go by 15? No, we'll go by 10. That now goes pretty solid, again, to a certain extent. And I need to find this pinpoint. So if I do that and that, to there, and what is this spread? That is 15. Okay, so I want to do a 10 by 10 turn. So I'll go by 5, makes it by 10, and then shoots in. And that becomes that little flyover route there, which allows us to then have the trains go up and down. And the train goes up and connects to here, but I need to do some kind of connection in to get the traffic leading out of the area. Now I could filter it back onto there, but then it's going to get caught up by the traffic exiting. Which I suppose wouldn't be a bad thing. Would it? What if I did something with this? So for example... Right, I'm going to do it backwards, because that's the only way I know how to do it at the moment. Or at least I think it's going to be. So let's say I had... that road there. It really throws this off now, doesn't it? Because what I'm trying to do is a little bit too much. I am trying to do something a little bit too crazy right now, which could be very negative in the long run. Have a road go back around, follow it back down. See, that's just silly. That's just silly to every degree. Right, let me sort this out again. So I'll just come back to there. Alright, bring that up. Hold on, boys. There we go. So I can just do the simple and easy way. And have it pass out through that way. But it means then driving back at the end of the runway. But we do it on that side, so what's the issue? Well, I'm just trying to think about the best way. I mean, I could get it to go up and over here to exit there. Let me see. So if I page it up by 6 over by 10, right, and let's say I used this point. I'm gonna have to flip it back around, I know that, just there, just so I can get the that on it, and then flip this around. I mean, the bit of my brain saying to Nick, just go this way. Why are you making it so difficult for yourself? And the question is, boys, I don't know why I am. Honestly, don't know why I am doing it like this. Oh, what I could actually do is, right, 15 by 15. We'll run it to there. This is how we're doing it now, guys. I don't even care no more. Alright, to there. And if I go 8 by 5. Nice little wiggle bend there. That goes out perfect. It might have to wait for some of the trains to pass through. But no issue, mate. No issue. And then if I... Well, I can put it to play mode now because it really doesn't matter at this point. We need some power for it. Because it's like semi-connected. And then we just drop a couple of... The planes are going crazy because I've now... Obviously, I'll replace that in. It doesn't know exactly what to do, does it? It really doesn't. Right, that up to there. That covers that. It's all got the water. And there we go. We got this simplistic system semi-set up. So we're just going to get the trains now connected to it. That's what we got to do next. So train lines. And we're going to be coming off here. Now, that's not a one-way train system. So if I go, bam, there to there. To there. That comes off there, which means we can chug this along. Pretty nice. And then that's a 12. Ooh. Let me delete this. Right, that's a 13 by... Okay, I'm going to do 13 by 12 because I can't get quite the 13 snap, but that's fine. Goes in there, so they'll back and forth go to there, but we could treat it as going out this way as well. We've just got to try and get something connected over. So where do I stand if I had that going straight there? And this is going to be now my next... Alright, get rid of the grid. Alright, get rid of it all. That's what I'm trying to go for here. That connection. And if I'm selecting this to there, and if I angled it from there to there, we slightly lift it up a little bit to go over that little bump. And that filters through. And then all I've got to do then, it's just like what I've done here before, is just then create the little crossover. So I'll put it all back on. Now it might be a bit too much to kind of go down. That's 17. Oh, what am I doing? 17. That's 17 there. It crosses like that. I mean, it's not bad. Considering we probably won't see... Well, we only really see this used for, obviously, trains bringing cargo in. Planes landing. Which are coming from the opposite way. Just realised that. That's interesting too. There we go. Plane landing. So you won't get as many driving vehicles going around it as you will exiting the area. That's quite a weird connection, but I do need it on that system. So we got trains on that end coming in too. It's very weird, this whole complex system that I created, but it should hopefully bring in more cargo for us. Or at least ship more cargo out. Let's go wait for a plane that's coming in. And once we have a plane coming... Oh, there's a couple of vehicles now driving over. So we've now got updated routes where cars are now making their way down. Which is a good sign. I'm waiting for that plane to land. Is this coming in? Yeah, let me pause. So this plane has got 55% cargo filled. Where is that one? Is that one leaving? Yeah. I'll wait for a plane that comes in from the other side. And we'll see how much cargo that's got filled. Train coming in from that side, which is nice. See, that's why I need it connected up to there, so we have that other one. So that is 100% filled. Okay, okay. So we do have a favourite airport at the moment that they're choosing, which is fine. But give it time for the routes to be updated. We have an additional cargo airport, which is pretty cool as well. Right, okay. OilTown University. Wow, we got over the 500 students that we needed. Yes, boys, yes. That's what I like to see. Still cars over here. And I take it we're going to have a lot more pedestrians in this area as well. Nobody. Oh, okay, a couple of visitors of the public library. Because then we got the schools over here, they've got to travel over here some way. Looks like we do need a little bit more power. So I'm going to merge it into those existing ones. Give us all the power we need, boys. All the power we need. So, elementary. High school. Oh, the high school's not quite there. We need more high schools now. Alright, we'll do that. How many does it hold again? Is it 1,000? Yeah, so we need... Ooh, okay. Alright, we'll go up here with these. So if I do one there, and one just... Oh, ding, ding, ding. We are now recognized. So we've leveled up the university, and that now needs 4 academic works, which academic work we can give the grant for a dissertation. That will satisfy that next requirement for it. Where is it? Here? Then it's just about getting the 800 students, which we're on the way to doing again as well, which is good. So elementary is... I'll do one more elementary school just to kind of give it that buffer. I can squeeze it just here. So that will give it... Oh, I can do another one backing onto it. There we go. That gives us... We're in the green slightly. High school is good. University. Where is the additional university then? Because it says like... eligible. But then versus how many is actually here? 860. Oh, that's gone into it already. Maybe it's slowly working its way up. Holy smokes. That's going to be really good. How are we doing over here then? We have planes awaiting. There's a plane landing? Yeah. This plane coming in's got 100%. Where's the next plane? The next plane landing. That's what I want to know. But for every plane that takes off on this one is one left taking off on there. So it allows the imports to come in a lot quicker, smoother. This has got 55%. So it's... Yeah, that's quite weird how like the planes on that side are not as full as the ones on this side. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, unemployment's down to 4%, and you could argue, yo, Seniac, you give them more education. They can take more of the jobs right now. But no, it's like, you know, a 4,000 difference almost. So that's, I mean, then again, I would have provided more jobs with the schools and with the airport. That would have provided more jobs in general. But that's pretty cool, right? OilTown Corp, still floating around the 300,000 a week profit, which is, nice. But that itself is like nearly 2,000 jobs available. Are they telling me they want a little bit of a population growth? Also, 30% uneducated now down to 21%. Yes, mate. Yes. Right, another plane coming in. also 55%. It's weird how it's 55%. All of the free planes that I've clicked on that have come in on this side have all been 55%. That's really weird, isn't it? You gotta admit, that's kind of weird. Right, this one. 100%. Okay. But this airport, anyway, is mostly being outed with the cargo, the freight, by freight train. So that's also pretty interesting as well. I'll take it, mate. It's glorious stuff. Glorious stuff. I like it. I like it. So, complaining about there's not enough goods to sell. There's not as many as there once was. There's like a couple now. There's like 2 I can see. One there and one there. Any up here? Yeah, there's got a couple up here. But this is really out the way, though, up here. This is really out the way. So that's interesting, then. Look at 1,400 students now for the capacity. Nice. Now, how many people are using... Where's my public transport? The trams. So tram line 2. It's got 15 stops, which is this one. Tram line 1 is this one. Well, I think it's this one, is it? No. Tram line 2 is the other one. 570 people using it. Impressive. Impressive. We're still getting a big bulk of people over here at the airport. Yes, of course we are, son. Of course we are. Okay. Now, we do have a lot of space to work with over here, don't we? Now, if I go to the shipping, and then we should have the cargo bits and bobs. So I'm thinking we like mess around with this. Oh, why have I done it like that? Hold on, let me delete that. Alright, let's come out just by a little bit, so I can play around with that again. So now there's spacing available. Like that. And if I merge the next one in slightly on both sides, let me delete this one. Get it replaced in focusing on this side. Give it some water. Looks like the freight is now waiting to be exported with it, which is nice. It's pretty cool. I don't know why though, it just looks really cool, doesn't it? Nice. And obviously you've got the big space there available for the planes not to collide. Pretty much. That's how it's going. Right then, so what are we saying with these demands? Let me check the city statistics again. Industrial zone, we don't really have any. Office zone has slowly climbed up. We've flatlined for the last couple of years. Population is now at an all-time high, which is good. The treasury, city value is always on the increase. Students have skyrocketed. Education levels, if I get rid of the population changes. So, education levels hasn't increased as much as you would have thought it would with the students who rise. But then again, now we have more students to go against it. Tourists have gone up, but slightly come down, which is interesting. Not bad. OilTown Corp, still doing as you assume it would. Not bad. University. Let's go wait for this academic year to be over, and then we'll have cracked it and went to the next stage. Not bad. Considering education's free here as well, it's glorious. Look at the amount of people waiting over here. How full is this? 60 people on board currently. So yeah, we get a lot of students. A lot of students using the public transport system. I'm really impressed about that. Really impressed. But even with the additional... Oh, hold on. That plane just landed. 60%. Now it's a 60% filled up. Even with the additional planes coming in, doesn't really solve my industrial, my not enough goods to sell issue, does it? No. So it might be that we do have to look at extending the areas with the roads. This is all industrial road in place now. And it's all bridged as well, which is even more hilarious. Oh, do I want to go down that route with those? I think I do. Just normal roads, please. Normal roads. I might have to now start... I forget by 7. Adding in more zoned area. That is completely off, and I don't even like it. How dare. Right, that's by 10. That's 10 as well. So if I go over by 20, so if I create a nice little square, and this middle one connects straight in. Like that. That's how that would work. Water-wise, and we drop some offices down. Right, I do that, but here, just slightly turn it off. Power should connect over. Just build a few additional offices on this side to kind of get rid of that industrial demand that we currently have right now. What's my unemployment like? 4%. I was about to say, is it even going to grow? Yeah, but we're getting some coming right now, which is good. So that'll give us like the goods that we need, but then again, it's kind of going. We've still got quite a few people walking across the bridge. Right, having 2 airports right now has really slowed down the traffic. I say that now as there's freer planes appearing. Off they go. Skedaddling out of here. That's 25% full. So I think we can slowly alleviate that. Whoa, look at the airplane crashing. But it's not fully 100% that we need to import more stuff. I think we need to generally produce more stuff. And this is what happens when you just don't have any industry at all. Guys, do you think I should start placing some dirty industry down right now? I mean, I know we've got OilTown Co-op right now doing bits for us. Doing amazingly for us. Do you think it's time that we can slowly walk away from that need? I don't know. I want to see what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. But I think we're ending for here anyway, guys. Golf course. Yes, I said it. I said it, and that's all I'm going to say. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.